early. And by Adesanya, but good carry.
Israël Adesanya is a superstar in the world of MMA right now, but people tend to forget that he had 3 times as many fights in the ring as in the cage.
Another head kick. The arsenal in this
Today we will fill this gap and show how the last style bender made a name for himself in kickboxing, generated highlight reel moments, and suffered his first and only knockout loss. The Adesanya family moved to New Zealand from Nigeria when Izzy was 10 years old. The kid didn't get along with his peers at school and gravitated towards dancing and anime. At the age of 18, he first saw the movie Ong Bak, a story about a young Thai boxing master. The teenager was deeply impressed and soon started practicing the art of 8 limbs in a gym near his home. Israel performed at local events in New Zealand for a while. Many spectators noted the freewheeling style of the lanky striker with heavy hands. Even back then, his knack for knockouts was obvious. Simultaneously, Adesanya tried to launch a career in MMA, taking an amateur bout. The complete lack of wrestling skills spoiled his debut in the new discipline. By 2010, the inexperienced prospect moved to City Kickboxing Gym and began training under Eugene Behrman's tutelage. Come May, he put on the big gloves once again to face the Oceania champion, Tim Antonio. Antonio was undefeated with 7 wins and 1 draw. Izzy caught him just 30 seconds into the contest. In the second round, the Nigerian native chopped his man down with a low kick.
Credit to him. Slapping round kick as well.
And then impressively dropped him again in the third.
And he is awkward because he is so awkward. Another massive head kick.
The opponent withstood the punishment and kept moving forward, but eventually lost by decision. The youngster continued competing against the top dogs in the country and dominating them with ease. Hands by the waist. Muhammad Ali shuffled with attacks from different angles.
Yeah, look at the speed there. Unbelievable.
Excellent distance management and sharp knees as well as kicks were Israel's hallmarks even at this stage. He won several regional titles, the most prestigious of which were the New Zealand Championship in 2 weight classes and the WBC Oceania Championship. Stylebender fought regularly both as an amateur and as a pro. Despite the success, he was still perceived as a big fish in a small pond. To shatter this stereotype, in September 2013, the blossoming talent quit his job and flew to China. For the local-based organizations, Adesanya was the perfect candidate, a tall, memorable guy with an unblemished record. They wanted to build Chinese stars off of him. Izzy lived in a dorm with 70 other athletes, performing every other week, convincingly beating local masters of kickboxing and wushu sanda.
Been around the fight game a long time. He's gone down, and I don't know if he's going to be...
In less than a year, the up-and-comer improved his record to 32-0. Such accomplishments granted him an invitation to a major promotion, Glory, the biggest kickboxing organization. He became the first New Zealand representative in the promotion's history.
Adesanya!
The debut was scheduled for April. On the other side stood Philip Verlinden from Belgium, with a record of 41 wins and 11 losses. Verlinden took off great, mixing low kicks with headshots.
Believe is relentless.
Under 10 seconds left in the second round. Another very close.
Stylebender tried to seize the initiative in the second, but Philip stuck to his game plan, brought middle kicks into play, and completely bewildered Izzy.
Seconds left in the second round.
As a result, Adesanya landed only 28% of strikes thrown and lost all the rounds. 4 months later, he entered the King of the Ring 8-man elimination tournament. The winner must win 3 bouts in one night. Israel performed at the 190-pound limit. The first rival was Slava Alekseychik, a fellow countryman with Russian roots and a multiple-time national champion. Stylebender opened with a question mark kick
Adesanya, high left kick.
and launched a knee.
Well, Adesanya, I have to say that probably should have been called a knockdown.
His punching speed increased noticeably,
To cover up so you can't see where the knee's coming from. Dicky jab there. And
while the footwork and constant stance switching confused the adversary.
Adesanya, Alekseychik, he looks...
The Russian fired back once in a while,
The first time we've seen Adesanya...
yet after the break, got his bell rung with a question mark kick nonetheless.
Yellow short slabber, Alekseychik. Adesanya coming up.
Izzy spent the rest of the round demonstrating defensive skills. And high-low combos.
Needs to set up with the hands. Once again, bit of showboating here. Step up with that knee. Alekseychik is defeated. Great body shots. Another right hand there. His handiwork very crisp. Again, Adesanya has come up from light heavy.
As a result, he took the victory by decision. In the semifinal, Adesanya faced Patia Foa, an 8-time New Zealand champion. Halfway to the first frame, the Nigerian native started feeling at home. A signature question mark kick flattened Afoa in the center of the ring.
The neck, boom, right on the jaw.
Unfortunately, Patti got back up and the referee allowed him to continue, which was clearly misguided.
The referee should not have allowed that to continue.
For me, it sucks because, I mean, it's part of it, you know, but when you come in here, you just have to do work, you know?
In the finale, Stylebender stood across Jamie Eads. He had previously faced Israel twice as an amateur and even managed to win by split decision. But this clash lasted less than a minute. Another Muhammad Ali shuffle and a crippling knee to the body for the finish.
And then a lethal left knee.
The next King in the Ring tournament was supposed to take place 8 months later. Adesanya squeezed another bout in between against an accomplished Thai boxer, Kim Loudon. Izzy took on the role of a counterpuncher. Prior to dampening the foe's spirits. From that moment on, he was in the driver's seat. Taking no time to rest. He continued to chip away in the second round. Stylebender intentionally took a couple blows before forcing the referee to open the count to a roar of the crowd. The action was resumed, although a few seconds in, it became clear there was no need to go on. In pursuit of a new challenge, Israel showed up at the Super 8 one-day boxing tournament. He defeated 3 contenders in a row, including former WBO world title challenger Brian Minto. The 25-year-old Adesanya became the first to conquer both King in the Ring and the Super 8, but a proper celebration had to wait. There were only 2 weeks left until the 2015 King in the Ring event. In the quarterfinal, the Nigerian met an old acquaintance, Kim Loudon.
And we are underway.
Same story. Hands low, impeccable distance control.
4th round of a brutal fight. Heavy right hand off the uppercut.
Low kick to a question mark kick stunt.
So easy. That one came off the shoulder. Left hook, Adesanya. Another heavy right hand. He does things that So many people can't.
By the end of the first round, the Australian's face expressed zero desire to see the enemies anymore.
It's the first round. Adesanya.
After the intermission, the fear took over, and Loudon became a slowly walking target.
Adesanya, just beautiful work. Loudon, how tough is he? How tough is he? And he goes down.
The referee stopped the one-sided beatdown.
Referee must be looking closely here. The Raven Conway caps it. Adesanya.
In the semis, Izzy faced a Brit, Mark Timms. From the jump, he began switching stances.
To make people miss, and that's the third heavy.
Smacked the Englishman with a spinning back kick,
Looking at, there's a spinning kick.
and closed the opening frame with a tricky combination.
Mark Timms is a great fighter. Been rocked.
Slipping on a hook kick, Stylebender kept composure, and soon closed the show.
Adesanya deflecting the kicks well. Beautiful lead right hand. Will Timms get up from that?
When that was over, the fighters squashed their beef.
To step up.
Waiting in the finale was the unfortunate Patia Fowa, whom Israel had already starched a year prior. On this occasion, the poor fella couldn't last a minute.
Right hand off the shoulder. Another head kick there from Adesanya. Big shots from Adesanya, and the referee has stopped it.
A sidestepping high kick found the home and brought Adesanya his second King in the Ring title.
Final one to the head. Right, Cowley.
The rising star had no plans of slowing down and decided to leave a mark in history as the only three-time tournament winner, now at the 220-pound division.
And we're.
In the first match, Stylebender was elusive.
This is with the spinning back kick. Once again.
And once again proved true to his nickname, forming a violent tornado right in the ring.
Saw it early. And that is a highlight kick. What's known as a spinning round kick. Inside the first 20 seconds. Many people would go an entire career wanting
This bout was so lopsided that the opponent's corner waved it off in the third round.
to see that.
The semifinal was one-way traffic to an even greater extent.
There's a left hook from Adesanya. Rollins has been checked.
Izzy scored a clean knockout with an unorthodox shovel uppercut. The old nemesis Jamie Eads was waiting in the finale. The city kickboxing representative started investing into body shots right away,
Adesanya deflecting the kicks well. Beautiful lead right hand.
then fired to the head.